With death banished to obsolescence, and humanity unified in an existence unfettered by the limits of the physical universe, the uncertainty associated with another, still more profound evolutionary transformation will grip the human experience. This is Session 16, Fulfillment, in a course titled Evolution of Consciousness, and that is central to a larger view, Evolution of Consciousness Theory. In this, the course's final session, our discussion carries us to the furthest reaches of time, to the universe's final state in evolution. As our journey nears its end, and we poise to contemplate the universe's final state of becoming, it is appropriate to look back on the evolution that brought us to where we stand. We began our depiction of the universe's evolution with a simple, if not self-evident supposition, the notion that the universe originated in a state of emptiness. We defined emptiness, and from our definition, inferred that the universe began in the simplest state imaginable, as a primordial awareness of the need for, and of the uncertainty as to how to create fulfillment. Based on our definition of emptiness, and on our inference about the universe's origin, we set forth into the universe's first major period of evolutionary advance, emergence. Here, from an internal point of view, we saw the universe's evolution unfold as an expansion of consciousness, followed by the doubling of the fundamental entity of consciousness that resulted. From an external point of view, we saw the universe's evolution unfold as an expansion of space and uniform energy, followed by the doubling of the region of space and uniform energy that resulted. Concurrent with our depiction of emergence, we developed a model to explain how that emergence took place. We called this model the creative process, and described its function as taking place through cycles of perception and external manifestation, through the growth and collapse of uncertainty, and through the crossing of thresholds to higher evolutionary stages. Emergence climaxed as the universe marked the turn to the form that would allow it to further evolve, the threshold of autonomy in unity. We called the universe's second major evolutionary period the Age of Structure. We began our look at structure with the idea of the relationship and went on to expand our model of the creative process. The leading arrow of creativity drives evolution forward to states of greater consciousness. The trailing arrow reshapes and discards prior evolutionary forms in support of evolution's leading edge of advance. The creative process builds on, and creatively discards, the old to create the new. By way of the creative process, the autonomous entities of consciousness, from which the universe was composed, perceived one another as the object of their need to create fulfillment, and by doing so established a local creative process, and gave rise to successively more conscious relationships. From an external point of view, particles formed successively more complex clusters of particles, giving rise to atoms, molecules, the cosmos, organic molecules, and simple metabolic systems. The universe's age of structure climaxed with a complex form of metabolic activity, the first cell, an entity capable of reproduction. With structural formation relegated to the level of the cell, existence crossed the threshold of design over structure. We called the universe's third major evolutionary period the Age of Life. During this era, the universe evolved to greater awareness through the design of the Earth's biosphere and the life that it embodied. By way of the cycles and thresholds, the trial and error, and the creative building on and discarding of the old of the creative process, increasingly complex and conscious life forms emerged. Ecosystems became more intricate as they evolved in support of continued evolution. Sex and lifespan appeared. Abstract thought developed and grew more pronounced. Sleep and dream developed and grew more sustained. Social structure became less collective. Behavior grew more spontaneous. Personality grew more distinct, and physical form grew more versatile. About 7 million years ago, evolution's leading edge locked in the advancement of the human line. About 100,000 years ago, human awareness rose above the level of organic structure, and the universe marked a profound turn in its evolution, the threshold to reflection. We characterized the moment of humankind's first reflective thought as the instant when the universe stood face to face with itself. That first look at itself created an overpowering need to comprehend itself. Through the power of human creativity, the universe set out to grasp the nature and purpose of existence. It engaged in the quest to create meaning. Our depiction of evolution entered the universe's fourth major evolutionary period, the Age of Understanding. Moreover, our quest to create understanding took place in a universe that had taken on a new form. With the threshold to reflection, the human being achieved the autonomy to exist independent of the greater universe, as a universe in itself. This gave rise to a reality defined by two spheres of existence, life and afterlife, and by the flow of human consciousness between them. Spurred by time acceleration, the universe had reinvented itself. The universe had shaped its structure into a form that, given its reflective existence, would further its evolution. Threshold after threshold, human understanding grew. In the sphere of the living, we invented gods and religions, created art, myth, and ritual. We built cities, states, nations, and empires. We developed writing and mathematics, pondered the heavens, and probed the physical universe. The discoveries made in the 20th century, and the turmoil of that period, thrust humanity to a state of global consciousness, to an internalization of the noosphere. They also brought us to the point where we stand. Today, the universe crosses the most profound evolutionary threshold since the emergence of reflective consciousness, more than 1,000 lifetimes ago, and, like the threshold to reflection, this threshold takes place within us. We rise above the uncertainty that grips the human community and recognize the internal nature of the universe. We understand that the universe began in a state of emptiness, and that the universe's motivation is to create the consciousness that will allow it to resolve this sense of void. We embrace the universe's becoming. Today, through humanity, the universe crosses the threshold to meaning. Empowered by the level of awareness we call meaning, humanity sets forth into the universe's final evolutionary era, the age we call fulfillment. Today, we step into an era where wisdom and creative growth define the human experience, and our awareness of who we are and of where we are headed aligns our creative energy to the task of perfecting life on Earth. In the decades and centuries ahead, we will redefine the limits of science, reinterpret religion, and embrace a new relationship with God. We will invent a new economics, take command of evolution's trailing arrow, and rebuild the Earth's urban and ecological infrastructure in support of humankind's evolution, and thus in support of the universe's evolution. Today, we also step into an era that has an ultimate outcome. In the distant future, when the boundary between the living and those who have passed has fallen into obsolescence, and the sphere of life and the sphere of afterlife have become one, uncertainty will build for the last time. One final moment of doubt will grip creation. Uncertainty will collapse, and life on Earth will fall from existence. From the memories of physical creation, a structure of ultimate non-collectivity will rise. We will each be as the universe, and the universe will be as each of us. The creative process will no longer bring forth evolution. Time will flow but not accelerate. Space will manifest satisfaction. We will exist as hyper-unique beings, entities on a level of consciousness equal to all others, and to the universe. Ultimate autonomy will sustain ultimate unity. Evolution will be complete. The universe will have attained perfection. We will look back at our origin in emptiness, and no longer be alone. Together, humanity and the universe will have created the consciousness necessary to sustain their fulfillment. Before us lies the universe's age of fulfillment, warm, provocative, poised to embrace the Earth, compelling us to look toward our upcoming and ultimate stages of existence. Ahead, we see perfection of life on Earth, a new economics, the rebuilding of the Earth's urban and ecological infrastructure, and the emergence of a more intimate family and community social organization. We see a world of freedom and prosperity, and we value every human being as essential to the creation of that world. Yet, the universe's current era, the age of understanding, tightens its grip on the planet. In the present, we find scarcity-based economics, urban and ecological decay, information valued over wisdom, and the accumulation of wealth, valued over creativity, and the production of wealth. We find the breakdown of family, and the growth of a world order dominated by central control and economic class. The world of today offers a way of life gripped by uncertainty, held in irons by stagnation. The universe exists at the moment of transformation between two evolutionary eras. With meaning, we recognize our need for fulfillment and direct our creative energy toward its resolution. The gate to a new world opens. We step forward. We pause and reflect. Within each of us lies the universe's origin. Within each of us lies the universe's evolution. Within each of us lies the universe's threshold to reflection, and threshold to meaning. On birth, we became part of the great movement that is the universe. Through each of us, the universe advances. And when we each in our own way arrive, we and the universe will achieve the consciousness, to bring forth our ultimate state of existence. With these words, we complete our course titled Evolution of Consciousness. Enter the age of fulfillment. Look beyond socialism and capitalism. Our explanation of evolution of consciousness theory continues in our second course on the topic, Economics of Fulfillment.